Shiddly bop bop baba doo baba doo bop doo 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 zip doo dee. Shiddly boodly biddly boodly diddly 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 bop bop baba doo dee. Biddly bop biddly bop shiddly bop diddly biddly bop. Biddly bop biddly boodly diddly diddly da. Bra 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 biddly. Shaka go do 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 baba go bazaba doo za. Some others I've seen then try to be mean, then have to be boss. Ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. Had to be you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you. Shoop-bop the bop-a-doo-doo, it had to be you, a wonderful you. I wandered around, suddenly found somebody who could make me be true, make me be blue, make me be glad, just to feel sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen didn't try to be mean, didn't have to be boss or ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you. Shilla-bop, shilla-bop, shilla-bit, shilla-boodly-biddly-bop, brrrr-bop-bow. Biddly-bop, bop-a-coop, hoodly-bop, hoodly-bop, hoodly-bit-dee. Shiddly-bop, bop, bop-a-doo, bop-a-doo, bop-doo, doo-ba-doo, zip-doo-dee. Shiddly-boodly-biddly-boodly, diddly-diddly-bop, bop, bop-a-doo-dee. Biddly-bop, biddly-bop, shiddly-bop, diddly-biddly-bop. Brrrr-bop-diddly-boodly-diddly-diddly-da. Bra-bra-bra-bra-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Shaka-go-doo-doo-doo-ba-ba-go-ba-za-ba-doo-za. Some others I've seen didn't try to be mean, didn't have to be boss, ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you. Shoop-bop the bop-a-doo-doo, it had to be you, a wonderful you. I wandered around, suddenly found somebody who could make me be true, make me be blue, make me be glad, just to feel sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen didn't try to be mean, didn't have to be boss or ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you. Shilla-bop, shilla-bop, shilla-bit, shilla-boodly-biddly-bop, brrrr-bop-bow. Biddly-bop, bop-a-coop, hoodly-bop, hoodly-bop, hoodly-bit-dee. Shiddly-bop, bop, bop-a-doo, bop-a-doo, bop-doo, doo-ba-doo, zip-doo-dee. Shiddly-boodly-biddly-boodly, diddly-diddly-bop, bop, bop-a-doo-dee. Biddly-bop, biddly-bop, shiddly-bop, diddly-biddly-bop. Brrrr-bop-diddly-boodly-diddly-da. Bra-bra-bra-bra-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Shaka go do 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 baba go bazaba za. Some others I've seen didn't try to be mean, didn't have to be boss, ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you. Shoop-bop the bop-a-doo-doo, it had to be you, a wonderful you. I wandered around, suddenly found somebody who could make me be true, make me be blue, make me be glad, just to feel sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen didn't try to be mean, didn't have to be boss or ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you. Shillabop, shillabop, shillabit, shillaboodle-biddle-bop, brrrr-bop-bow. Biddle-bop, bop-a-coop, hoodle-bop, hoodle-bop, hoodle-bit-dee. Shillabop, bop, bop-a-doo, bop-a-doo, bop-doo, dip-a-doo, zip-doo-dee. Shillaboo-diddle-bop, bop, bop-a-doo-dee. Biddle-bop, biddle-bop, shillabop, diddle-biddle-bop. Shaka go do 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 baba go bazaba za. Some others I've seen didn't try to be mean, didn't have to be boss, ever get cross, they wouldn't do. Oh, nobody else gives me that thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you, had to be you. Shoop-bop the bop-a-doo-doo, it had to be you, a wonderful you. I wandered around, suddenly found hop the baba do do do, bring me sunshine in your smile, make me happy all the while. In this world where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening and welcome to episode 174 of JiveStream. The show must go on and on and on and on. 174, there you go, 174. And tonight is Right for Love. No, tonight is Sunday night, isn't it? Came after Saturday. So let's bring that sunshine. Bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. So, good evening. I hope you had a lovely Sunday, whether it was chilly or warm, whatever it was. And Alex would like you to like and share now.
Oh, yep.
Oh, yep.
There we go.
Oh, yep.
There you go. Up on the screen. That proves it. That proves that I would like it because I control the screen.
Control of the screen.
Please like and share. Well, not only like and share this video, but like the Facebook page. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel or the Twitch thingy.
Definitely the Twitch thingy.
Or follow the Periscopey Twitchy thing.
Exactly.
It all helps us reach more people with happy music. There's still plenty of people out there. I know that lockdown's easing off a bit, but there's still plenty of people that don't go out, can't go out, and missing there's no live music really anyway, or not much. There's a bit of outdoor stuff, but there's very little in comparison. So we're going to continue doing this for a little bit. So please help us reach more peeps.
Exactly, yes. We are going to continue doing this for a little bit. And then obviously, as I said before, we're going to go down to one a week at some point. We still haven't worked out what day that will be. But intermediately, we might do at some point a gradient going down to 4 a week or something like that.
Ooh, don't say it.
Weird.
Don't say
we
it.
don't want to go. We don't want to go straight down to 1.
No,
that's weird.
That's true. Yeah.
That'd be weird.
It's like take it down step by step. But I was thinking, when we go back on tour in America, time zone wise, that'll be an interesting challenge.
Yes, it will. It will.
Just thinking of the future.
Yes.
If there is one.
On tour at all would be
if
good.
There is a future.
On tour. Exactly. All right then. Speaking of letters.
Write that letter, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it right now. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. Gonna write things oh so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, hope you're feeling better. And some will love the way you do. Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, pretty baby, and make believe it came from you. Yes, yeah. Myself a letter. Ooh, and make believe it came from you. Gonna write things oh so sweet. Gonna knock me off my feet. Lot of kisses at the bottom. I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, hope you're feeling better. And some will love the way you do. Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, pretty baby, and make believe it came from. Make believe it came from. Make believe it came from you. Send that letter, man. Thank you so much. All right then. Let's see who's on and how they're doing and what are they saying and all that sort of thing while I have me tea.
You have your tea. First of all, I'm going to do a quick... we've got a factoid from Joy, the custodian of the JiveStream database.
What's a factoid?
A factoid is like a little factet.
Oh, it's not something that helps you breathe easier?
No, that's an Altoid.
Ah.
Yes. She says, today's database trivia, non-musical question today. Climb into the Wayback Machine. It's not that way back. Well, it doesn't actually feel quite way back. But how many shows were performed in the Red Brick Studio? We have a few guesses. April says 130. Ben says 87. Paul says 102. She hasn't.
Is this all together or before and after Plymouth, or just before?
Well, all together in the Red Brick Studio. Yeah.
Yes. I was just checking.
And if she has put the answer, I can't see it.
It's probably ongoing still. It's probably
an
ongoing.
Ongoing question. So Any more guesses for that? So let's scroll back up and say hello to a few peeps. We've got Trisha Coombs is first up to comment. Good evening, everyone. We've got Ian Hartley from Manchester. Hi, Ian, Mr. and Mrs. Hartley. Brian Kingett. We've got from lengthening lockdown Leicester. We've got Joy, obviously. We've got Steve Frost. We've got Lila Roberts from. Oh, she's on. Normally you're on YouTube, Lila. She's on Facebook today. Oh, she's watching on YouTube on her monstrously large TV and commenting on Facebook. That's why. That's a good plan.
Like holding the phone like a remote.
Yeah.
So like watching it on TV going, comment.
We got Steve Fisher watching from Washington State. Can hardly wait for competition time, he says. Blimey, that's eager. I guess you fancy your chances then, mate. We've got Austin. Only just found out about it from Dylan Kirk's page. Oh, thanks, Dylan, for giving us a plug. Dylan, we had Dylan at the Big Jive All Day last year. It's
and
fantastic.
We had him on here, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Did we have him?
No, we didn't have him on.
We didn't have him on. We should have.
We should have.
I think we were going to. Oh, yes, then we stopped having people when things changed.
Broke.
When it all broke, yeah.
But now it's fixed, and we can walk again. Kenneth Fernandez, the Spanish nobleman. We've got Lee Hill.
Wow.
Is that the Lee Hill? Is that the dance pose Lee Hill?
Dance pose on the cover of Our Kind of Jive.
I don't know if it's that Lee Hill or another.
Don't know, or just.
It's Lee. Different Lee Hill then. Sorry, different Lee Hill. Mixing you up.
Still good though. Still good to be Lee Hill.
We've got Evelyn. We've got Mary Adams. Lakey. Over on YouTube. We've got Alan Wheatley from Evesham. We've got Charlie Francois. We've got Wayne. We've got Johnny from South Philly. We've got Roseanne Padua's back, and she's in London now, not in Paris. Got Austin Lobo from Mumbai. Marion Domain from Bedfordshire. Frank from the Netherlands. Ed Ian Williams from Kempston. Andrew from Munich. Over on Twitch, we have Frank from the Netherlands as well. Keith's back, hopefully with some more jokes. Michael Bernardi. We've got... That's it on Twitch. We actually have about 68 followers on Twitch now.
Wow. Twitch is go.
Like a rocket.
Wow. Amazing. All right then. Now, you want to do the answer? Because this is like the answer, isn't it, to the question?
Do we need competition time theme then?
Well, we'll have to do both. Then we'll have to do a question later. Yeah. All right, we'll do a question later. But here we go. This is the answer to the. We're not going to do the whole thing. We're just doing. Now we're going to do the. Vince is going to play.
Oh, is this a boogie challenge?
It's a boogie challenge. This is confusing, isn't it? It's a boogie challenge while at the same time being the answer to last night's competition time. So competition time is going to be spread out throughout the evening. So the question was last night.
The question was, what was the song that Elvis did that?
It was Camille.
Camille thingy, Boogie Woogie player did.
Yes.
Camille
Last
Howard.
night we did the thing for Specialty because Art Roop, who created the Specialty record label, it was his birthday. We did a load of Specialty songs or artists that were on the Specialty label, and one of them was the Boogie Woogie player, Camille. Was it Howard? Camille Howard, who did, and Peter asked this question, did a Boogie Woogie version of a classical song that Elvis did later a version of, but with a different name. It was quite a difficult question. So the answer is... there
was actually more than one answer, Ian.
Yeah, it was two answers. The answer, the one that he did is called Baccarat.
What did he call it? He called it Tonight's Alright for Love. Yeah. Right, yeah.
Who did?
Elvis.
Oh, yeah, know that, but what did Camille Howard call it?
Oh,
Baccarat
Yeah, there's that, yeah. Baccarat Boogie, which was originally, it's an bit of Offenbach classical playing. So Vince is going to tinkle a bit of that. And then Elvis did it as Tonight Is So Right for Love. Interesting, eh?
But there was also a second song that they both did, which is why there's two answers.
Which we found out after asking the question.
Oh.
So some people answered one, some people answered the other, and some people answered both.
They both win, don't they? They both win.
They do.
Exactly.
What was it, though?
It was O Sole Mio and It's Now or Never.
Oh, Sole Mio and It's Now or Never.
Correct.
He did a boogie version, did he, of O Sole Mio?
Camille Howard, yes, she did a
Right, good. So anyway, but Vince is going to play this one. He's going to do a little boogie challenge we asked him to do of the back roll boogie, which is well, show us do the classical bit, and then give us the back roll boogie version. Challenge to the back roll boogie from Offenbach.
Pretty.
He often does bark.
What? Often bark?
Yes. Offenbach, yes.
There's a joke, there's a Tim Vine
There is,
joke.
there's a Tim Vine joke there, something about a dog. I met a dog the other day, I said Offenbach, he said, "Arr!" I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. And then of course it's,
I met a dog
hold
playing
me
classical
tight,
music.
tonight it's alright, tonight it's alright for love, doobie 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 doo. That was the Elvis version.
Which film?
Oh, not that one.
GI Blues, wasn't it? GI Blues.
Yeah, singing to Juliet Prowse in a restaurant.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes, because Vince put it on earlier. Going home again. Tonight it's alright. Tonight it's alright.
We've got a joke. We've got a joke from Keith. He says, I tried playing hide and seek in the hospital. They kept finding me in the ICU.
Oh. So really, they hadn't found him, but he kept thinking they did.
Is that a counter joke? Because I didn't get it.
No, it's just working out what happened in real life when he did it.
He also says, light travels faster than sound. That is why some people appear bright until they open their mouths.
Very good, very good.
Hold on.
Hey!
There you go.
We got the laughter back. There you go. The laughter show. All right, so now we'll do a request for Charlie. One of Charlie's requests. And we're going to do What a Wonderful World.
Charlie Francois.
Yes, of Alex. Alex, have you got your harp?
I have. The right one?
There you go. What a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yeah. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ah, what a wonderful world. Yeah, a nice bit of harp there. Blues harp. But as if it was a harmonica, as if it was chromatic, but it's not.
It's not blues harp.
It's actually not blues harp, it was...
It was just what do you call it? I've forgotten the name of it technically, but it wasn't the blues scale. I was playing in the actual key of the harp. You see.
But only the notes that are available.
Only the notes that are available.
Yes.
Which is not every note.
Yes. Yes. Oh, well then.
What's with the Sean Connerys?
Yes, I don't know. I just suddenly thought I must ask you a question.
Frank's given me some claps. Thanks, Frank. Thanks, Frank. Let's see who else is saying what here. Stop missing out. Ooh, yeah, of Wonderful World, says Kate.
Stop what?
Missing out. Ooh, yeah. Go on, give it an ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, I can't remember my voice.
Oh, a little one. Just a little one.
Oh, yeah. Can't do it in a moment. I'm too hoarse for that. Oh, yeah.
Nay,
do it without the growl. Do it without the growl. Oh, yeah.
Alex, there is a spaceship watching you guys from space, says Kenneth. What?
Eh?
Is that from Tony Dino Corrigan? I thought he said it was next week. Okay, Brian says, the reason we hear thunder a little while behind lightning is that even God can't get a good sound techie. Maybe he's just using the same software as we are.
It could be.
For the planet.
It could be. We're sometimes we're still doing it where we come out of sync. We're still out of sync.
Occasionally, yes. But I have a spy on the other side. Frank's given me tips. An approximate, and I go and adjust it quickly.
What he says, out of sync now.
Yeah, and he says X point, 0.X seconds ahead of video, ahead of audio, or something like that.
Wow.
I know.
It's technical, isn't it?
Yeah, he's standing there with a stopwatch. He's going click, click, really fast.
Exactly, yeah. All right, so now we're doing another request. This is a request for Heidi Kirsty Sparkles. And she asked for Too Darn Hot. In fact, she wrote it in Too Damn Hot. We're going to do Too Darn Hot. Probably when she requested it, it was when it was too darn hot. Now it's sort of morning, it's really hot, and then the afternoon it's cold. I don't know. It's a bit weird, really. I don't know what to wear. Yeah. I like to sup with my baby tonight. We'll fill the cup with my baby tonight. I like to shop with my baby tonight. We fill the cup with my baby tonight. But I ain't up to my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight and pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I'd like to cool with my baby tonight, pitch the woo with my baby tonight. But brother, you'll fight my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. According to the Kinsey report, every average man you know much prefers his lovey-dovey to court when the temperature is low. But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. Pants for romance is not, 'cause it's too darn hot. Too darn hot. Well, it's too darn hot. Oh. to coo with my baby tonight and pitch the woo with my baby tonight. I like to coo with my baby tonight, pitch the woo with my baby tonight. But brother, you'll fight my baby tonight, 'cause it's too darn hot. According to the latest report, every average man you know much prefers his lovey dovey to cup when the temperature is low. But when the thermometer goes way up and the weather is sizzling hot, Mr. Gob for his squab, a Marine for his queen, a GI for a cutie pie is not, 'cause it's too darn hot. 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 It's too darn. Near bad.
Dylan is saying that you should dedicate that to all the people watching in India, for which there's quite a few, because it is
Too darn hot.
33 degrees Celsius in most parts.
Wow, is that hot?
Most of the day. Yes, that's pretty hot.
Was that in Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit? I don't know. Ask John Finnemore.
Oh, well, ask John Finnemore. Where's them? Hot, that's what it is. Hot, that is. Too darn hot. All right, then. Wow, this is happening a lot, isn't it? So, anyway, are they saying anything of great and stupendous interest?
Well, Lil Rhonda Lee saying, I don't think I will drum along today because it is too darn hot, and she's in Vegas, so that is the desert. So
there you go. You see,
to be expected, really.
Here in the 100 Acre Wood, it's sort of varies, as I said, from mild to hot to chilly.
Patty B says, we play the music you cover in our U Club every day. Bring me sunshine, just the gigolo. Fantastic, Patty. Where is that?
Where's the U Club?
Where is that, Patty?
Where is your U Club?
Who else says what? Thinking about putting our heating on, trying socks first, says Jane. The opposite end of the scale in Devon. Yeah.
Well, no, at night it gets a bit chilly, doesn't it, at the moment? But then I guess it does in the desert too. Maybe the 100 Acre Wood has become like a desert.
Dessert.
A dessert, yes. Lovely. All right then. So I think we'll leave it a bit before we do the full competition time with the wheel and everything.
Oh, the U Club is in Vancouver, BC, eh?
Vancouver?
Yeah. Indeed.
Wow.
Canada.
Always wanted to go to Vancouver, as you know. We nearly went there twice on tours, and both times something happened and it was cancelled, or we didn't end up there. Once going through Canada to Vancouver, once going through the States up to Vancouver, and both times didn't happen. Next time we've got to be there. Got to go there.
Diatonic scale. Thank you, Patty. That's what the word that left my brain.
Diatonic. Yeah, that's the one.
For my harmonica, that is.
Not pentatonic. Diatonic.
The old major.
Indeed.
What's the major got to do with it? The major. All right then. So now we're going to do, as Vince pointed out, it's Joe Venuti's birthday today, and one of his big numbers was "I Found a New Baby," which was done by many people. So we're going to, for just that reason, just that excuse, we're going to have a go at it now, and this is having to go unrehearsed. Hey? Oh, Joe Venuti. Joe Venuti was a fantastic jazz violinist, and played with Bing Crosby. Who did he play with? Everyone. Eddie Lang and Bing Crosby. He played with Eddie Lang, and Eddie Lang was Bing Crosby's guitar man. Well, I guess that's how he met him. Yeah, he played with Paul Whiteman's band. I guess that's how Bing met him, I would imagine, wouldn't it?
He was known for being a great kidder and practical joker.
Prankster.
Campaign is a practical jokester and prankster. And tonight we're playing a practical joke on him because he's a violinist, and we're going to do his song. And John has got a violin, but he's not going to play it. He's going to play the saxophone. So there you go. So we're going to do I Found You Baby. Never done it before. How are we doing it? Start again, sorry. Yeah, there you go. It's a jam, man. It's a jam. I found a new baby. I found a new girl. My fashion plate baby has got me wool. Her new kind of loving done made me a slave. Her sweet dove-dovin' is all that I crave. Sweet as miss with a kiss full of bliss, can't resist her somehow. Tells my lies, but she wise, naughty eyes mesmerize. And I vow I don't mean maybe, I just had a fall. I found a new baby, you baby, that's all. Yeah. A new girl, my fashion baby has got me royal. Her new kind of loving got made me a slave. Her sweet loving is all that I crave. Sweet as miss with a kiss full of bliss, can't resist her somehow. Tells me lies, but she's wise, naughty eyes mesmerize. And I vow I don't mean maybe, I just had a fall. I found you, baby, that's all. I found a new baby. I found a new gal. I found a new baby. You, baby, that's all. Ba-dee-dee-dee-ba-dee-dee-doo-down. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, then I found you baby there for Mr. Joe Venuti, wherever he is.
Got another joke.
Whatever he's doing. Oh, yes?
Yes. He says, Keith says, my Aunt Marge has been ill for so long, I've started to call her, I can't believe she's not better.
Don't know whether the Americans will understand that one.
Marge, yes, that's short for margarine in England, which is a butter substitute made of hydrogenated vegetable oil.
And I can't believe it's not butter.
Is
a brand of margarine.
Yeah, kind of.
Make it margarine.
It's a brand of margarine which is supposed to taste more like butter than margarine.
Yes.
It's yellow and oily. He says...
Well, the oily bird.
He says, I certainly broke a few hearts when I was young. When I was a young man, I worked in a chip shop. Yeah, it's a health joke. I think it broke a heart. Yeah, not one of your finest, but we'll go with it.
One of your finest. Joke cricket. Yeah.
Joke cricket.
Cricket, not cricket. Cricket.
Good innings. He had a good innings.
All right then. So should we do the
Yeah, let's do it.
Do the thingy. Yes, it's competition time, where all your dreams come true. And we already had the answer to the question, which was the Baccarat Boogie, and done by Camille Howard, and the Elvis version was Tonight's So Right for Love. And then also as acceptable is O Sole Mio and It's Now or Never. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. So then now we're going to get the Wheel of Fortune out.
Not many names on it.
Not many names. Well, it was meant to be a difficult question, and it was. Ken stated that fact. We're going to have a few difficult questions. Oh, no, it's Peter. Peter's one, yeah.
Educational question.
It's educational. A little bit of work. People like it. People like a bit of a game. You need a game, don't you? All right, here we go. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Not ready yet. It's ready now. There you go. Delayed. Round and round the wheel goes. Where it stops, Alex knows. Well, you'll know in a minute. John J. Tavani. John J. Tavani. Wow. Well, there's the odds, less odds, or whatever the word is, because there weren't so many names on the Wheel of Fortune. There you go. So what do we have a question for this week? Well, for this night. I have to think of something. Anyone have a question? Maybe we'll think of one in a minute. All right. So, doesn't look like there's any Italian time tonight. No Italian time tonight, because the resident Italian volunteered. As you know, our church, we've showed you the booklets. Our church has been doing all the sanitising. We sanitise every night. They sanitise the churches. It's become so well known that another local church, another church, needed some help and wanted to be sanitised too for an event. And so she volunteered to go and help do that. And she's not back yet. So she's out volunteering once more, being a volunteer. But also, I promised before that when we showed you the booklets, that if you go to the website, there are PSAs, as they say in America, PSAs, public service announcements, as they say. Like, what's the ones you used to get in England?
Green Cross Code Man.
Green Cross Code Man and the cat.
Charlie the cat.
Charlie the cat.
Charlie
That's
says.
the thing. Yes, that's a PSA. In America, they call them PSAs, public service announcements. I don't know if they call them that in England anyway. So Alex has managed to get one or two. So we're going to show one now. It's like a
health tip.
yeah, well, it's a public service announcement. Okay, we're becoming proper TV, aren't we? There we go.
Hopefully it works.
See if it works.
Ready?
Prevention is important. Help prevent the spread of illness and keep yourself and others well. Hand washing is one of the most effective ways of preventing the spread of germs. Wash your hands regularly with soap and hot water, scrubbing your hands thoroughly for at least 20 seconds. Learn all prevention guidelines. Download the free booklet at scientology.org/staywell. And
There you go. So short, aren't they? So there's loads of them on the website, and they started coming up. Obviously, that's the obvious wash your hands, which everyone's sort of grooved in, I hope, by now. People should be washing their hands anyway. And they started right at the beginning of the lockdown, and now there's a lot of them on that, and they're updated. And there's longer ones as well on the website, which you can see there. All right. So, doesn't look like she's arriving. No Italian time coming in.
Did you know that margarine used to be pink?
I heard that. Oh, I heard it was a different colour.
I've just been given a history lesson. This is the educational part of the show.
Yeah, because it didn't. They had to remark it, and it originally comes. What did it come from?
Well, this is the story.
It came from some strange chemist.
No. It's not that. This is the story. Vermont, South Dakota, and New Hampshire state legislatures all passed laws requiring margarine to be dyed bright pink, a visual declaration of the product's artificiality that was also sure to be perfectly unappetizing to prospective buyers. This is probably lobbied for by the butter and butter industry, no doubt. Got to be careful you say that. I might get bumped off by the milk board. The Supreme Court later overturned these pink laws as unconstitutional. So it was forced to be pink to show, I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of politics and money involved at the time, and
there you go.
It wasn't really for anyone's benefit other than the pockets of those involved.
The history of margarine.
Thanks, Keith, for
but
that.
Where did it come from? Because I heard that I can't remember exactly. It came from some. It sounds a bit mad. Some experiment, or they did something, and they created it, and they go, oh, "What's that like? Oh, it's a little bit like butter. Let's call it."
I think you're conflating
like
it with something, but it's hydrogenated vegetable oil. So it is made of vegetables.
Well, all right then.
Yes.
Yes. Well, if anyone else knows, how was it discovered? How was it made? I'm sure I read somewhere about it being made, or I am mistaking it with some other. Can't think what else it would be. Like a bit of coconut on mine. So what are we going to do now? Oh, another birthday. Jimmy Reed. Jimmy Reed, the blues man, was born in 1925. And so we're going to do one of his songs, which also another song that Elvis did as well. So here we go, Jimmy Reed, Big Boss Man. Hey. You're doing some harp on this one. Give it a bit of blues. It's a blues one. Boss man, why can't you hear me when I call? Well, big boss man, why can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. Got me working, boss man, working round the clock. I want me a drink of water, but you won't let Jimmy stop. Yeah, big boss man, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you ain't so big, well, you're just tall, that's all. Well, I'm gonna get me a boss man, one gonna treat me right, work hard in the daytime, rest easy at night, said big boss man. How can you hear me when I call? Yeah. Well, you ain't so big, you're just all that's all. Get some blues on, bud. Boss man, one gonna treat me right, work hard in the daytime, rest easy at night, said the big boss man. Well, can't you hear me when I call? Oh, well, you ain't so big, you're just tall, that's all. You wanna do something, John? This one, the blues. boss man. Okay. Nice little blues jam there. Big boss man. For Jimmy Reed, whose birthday it was. Anyone got a competition question about Jimmy Reed or Big Boss Man? Anything like that?
Well, you could say, it's an easy one really, but what famous performance did Elvis do, Big Boss Man?
You mean
The show. It's not in just one.
too many shows to do it in, yeah. All right, well, we'll think of something else. We'll think of a question. If you think of a question, let us know, but then that obviously rules you out of winning.
Or even entering.
Or entering even, yeah. Entering or winning. Either of the two.
Wintering or inning.
Exactly. Wintering. All right.
Oh, here we go. You want the full story?
Oh my
the
God.
Full story from Brian. First made in France in 1869.
Wow.
So some people thought it was a World War II
So
invention.
it's vintage then.
Some people thought it was a World War II invention for war rationing, World War II rationing, but no. It was created by Hippolyte Mege
What's Hippolyte?
That's her name.
Oh.
Hippolyte, which is a Greek name, I believe, Mege Muris, in response to a challenge by Emperor Napoleon III to create a butter
It
substitute
was a butter challenge.
from beef tallow for the armed forces and lower classes. Wow, so it's actually made of beef tallow. The principal raw material in the original formulation of margarine was beef fat. In 1871, Henry W. Bradley of New York received a patent for a process of creating margarine that combined vegetable oils, primarily cottonseed oil, with animal fats. By the late 19th century, some 37 companies were manufacturing margarine in opposition to the butter industry, which protested and lobbied for government intervention, eventually leading to 1886 Margarine Act imposing punitive fees against margarine manufacturers. It's all about the money, innit?
It's all about the dairy, innit? Even then. Like, yeah, so then when did it become vegetable?
I'm not sure. Doesn't go that far.
Oh. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's still beef tallow now.
No, it's not. At some point it became just vegetable oil and then hydrogenated. But that's the history of it.
Oh, no, you know. Margarine. I guess he says why it's called margarine anyway. We won't worry about that. That could have been a competition question. Anyway. We want to take the first train out of town. Is your dad watching? Yeah, might be.
What key is that in?
There we go. A bit of Freddie Bell and the Bellboys. Take the first train out of town. If you gotta go and you love her a lot, you're trying to get to tying a knot. She's not ready to say I do. Take this advice I give to you. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Hold aboard and get out of town. Your girl's in Philly and you're in Charlotte. It's been a long while, you say goodbye. You want to see her as fast as you can? You better get going, man. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Get going, boy, get out of town. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. You better get going and get out of town. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. All aboard and get out of town. Yeah, now. Oh, yeah. girl's in Philly and you're in Shy. It's been a long while, you said goodbye. You want to see her as fast as you can. You better get going, man. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Take the first train out of town. Hold aboard and get out of town. Hold aboard. All aboard. All aboard. You better get going and get out of town. Yeah.
I thought there was one more note.
There's always one more note. You always want the last note, don't you?
Patty says, please do Just a Gigolo for my pal Carol. We'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll tell
We'll
you
do it
what,
tomorrow.
Patty.
We only got time for a quick one now.
Patty, we'll make a deal with you. Tomorrow, if you get Carol and all your Ute Club to watch, we will do, let us know what your Ute Club name is, but we will do Just a Gigolo for you and your Ute Club tomorrow night. How's that for a deal?
And maybe even Bring Me Sunshine as well.
We've run out of time. Yeah, we'll do Bring Me Sunshine for you as well. So
Yeah, we've got time for a really fast one, really quick one, which is, what we do? Razzly Dazzle. All right then, yes. So remember, we'll see you tomorrow. Once more. So we have gigs. We have gigs in the East Grinstead one, which is in West Sussex, just outside the 100 Acre Woods, which is on the 20th of this month, 20th September, 3 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon. That is. So there are seats left, but it is limited space. So please, once more. Email Grazia, public relations at JiveAces.com. Public relations at JiveAces.com. So it's near Gatwick, near if you've ever been to Summertime Swing, you know where it is. The Summertime Swing near the M25. And then we're also doing one in Birmingham the next weekend, which is the 27th, and that's at 4 p.m. in Birmingham, Moseley. That's in. So again, quick as you can, as soon as possible. Email Grazia with your phone number. If you can send your phone number, so then she can give you a call, give you the details, and confirm you. Because obviously you it's limited, so we can't have just people turn up, standing outside, lining up, because then you might be disappointed and not be able to get in. And there will be one in London probably the next week, but it's not confirmed yet. So there you go. Hopefully 3 gigs coming up, but definitely 2. Yes, we're out to that degree. So yes. East Grinstead, West Sussex, 20th of September, 27th of September, Birmingham, Moseley. We'll see you there. All right. Now we're going to do a little bit of on your marks. Get set.
Get set.
Now ready.
Ready.
Go. Everybody razzle dazzle. Everybody razzle dazzle. Everybody razzle dazzle. It's all night long. Now here's a dance everyone can do. It's a hipster's dance and the square cats too. Won't you take a chance? This is all you do. Just take your baby, don't lose that spot, and then you dance like crazy. Give it all you've got. That's razzle dazzle. If you're ready or not. On your marks. Get set. Now ready.
Go.
Everybody razzle dazzle. Everybody razzle dazzle. Everybody razzle dazzle. If it's all night long, yeah, now. to the center, just you and me. Put your best foot forward, baby, can't you see? When you hear them holler that you ain't nowhere, honey, you just follow, 'cause you're sure not scared. That's a razzle dazzle, well, it's everywhere. On your marks, get set, now ready,
go!
Everybody razzle dazzle, everybody razzle dazzle, everybody razzle dazzle, if it's all night long. Everybody razzle dazzle, everybody razzle dazzle, everybody razzle dazzle, if it's all night long, if it's all night long. That's the razzle dazzle song. Yeah, now. Razzle dazzle. No, thank you. All right, here we go. So yeah, see you tomorrow about 8:30. Tomorrow's a Monday. Is it Monday tomorrow? Yeah, Movie Monday. So we'll have to get one of our music videos up. Or
silent movies.
Silent movies? Well, instead of a music video?
Well, it's just movie.
Oh, okay.
So what kind
I was
of
thinking
movie?
of silent movies another night.
Oh.
I don't mind, whatever you want, let us know. Anyway, we'll put up something because it's Monday movies night anyway.
Sorry. There is one little tiny announcement that I promised I'd make, because keep going. We did have one new Patreon backer, and we were so busy yesterday with our double shows that we forgot to mention them. Fireline Coyote is a new supporter of JiveStream on Patreon.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Fireline Coyote. If you'd like to support the show and get loads of extra cool stuff, including amazing t-shirts that look like this. No, not like that. That's not what it looks like.
Very dark.
It's disappeared. What's happened to it? Anyway, I don't know. It's disappeared. You know what it looks like. I showed it to you the other day.
We'll show you tomorrow. All right then. So yes, we'll see you at 8:30 tomorrow. If you do want to go to one of those gigs, one of our actual outside gigs with real live people, us playing live for you and being able to move a little more than we can here, let Grantia know. Public Relations, JiveAces.com. We'll see you tomorrow. Meanwhile, we'll meet again. Don't know where, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye. Cha cha. Toodle pip. Cheerio. TTFN. Tally ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Shabba-dabba-da-do-da-da-da-da. See you tomorrow. Cheers.
Write that letter, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it right now. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write things oh so sweet. They're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom. I'll be glad I got them. I'm gonna smile and say, hope you're feeling better. And I will love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, pretty baby, and make believe it came from you. Yeah. glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better. And I will love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, pretty baby, and make believe it came from, make believe it came from, make believe it came from you.
Send that letter, man! Write that letter, man!
Yeah, I'm gonna write it right now. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write things oh so sweet, they're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, hope you're feeling better. And I will love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, pretty baby, and make believe it came from you. Ah! Gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write things oh so sweet, they're gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses at the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say I hope you're feeling better.